Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today I'm super excited because I'm testing out the new concealer from About Face. So I've been waiting for this ever since it launched, and it's now available in Space NK, which is available in the UK, and I know it's been in like the US for a while, and I've been absolutely loving the foundation, which is called the Performer. So I got this from Space NK as well because I believe the only place you can get About Face now is Space NK. You used to be able to get it on Beauty Bay, and I think like Selfridges and a couple other places, but now I believe it is just in Space NK, and everything is super like affordable. So the foundation itself, I believe, is like £20, and I thought that a foundation from a brand that's kind of exclusive in one place would only be like a bit more higher end. I thought it would be, like £35, £40, because some brands do just take the mick when it comes to foundations. But yeah, I got the shade LM1 Cool. So this is for the foundation. This is a little bit deep for me, but I kind of make it work with other stuff. But I've used this many times. But yeah, the main thing that we're concentrating on today is the concealer. So this is actually called the Illusionist, and I was super happy when it finally came on the Space NK app because, like I mentioned, I've been waiting a very long time. I got 2 samples as well, I believe. I don't think you have to spend a certain amount of money, but you do get like 2 samples. So I got the Refi Cream Blush like sample, so you get like all 6 shades to test out, and the MZ Skin Cleansing Rescue Serum. I don't think I actually requested to get this one, but they just sent it to me. I did request something else, but again, when you request samples, it's never always guaranteed. I think it just depends on what they've got in stock. But anyway, yes, I got the shade L1 Neutral. So this is a very like pale version, but I deliberately got a paler version like to kind of counteract with this, to kind of brighten it up and then kind of even the tones out. So I don't have a primer. I'm just going to go in simply with the foundation, and like I mentioned, I've used this numerous times, and I do like it a lot. This is the doe foot for the foundation itself, and yeah, this has been out a much longer, but like I mentioned, I waited on Space NK for a very long time because even when Space NK was available at like Beauty Bay and stuff like that, they didn't have the foundation. So I waited a long time, and I know it's kind of like a bit sad to wait for a makeup item, but I love About Face. Like, I've been using a lot of their stuff for a while, and everything that I've used I really like. I've said it before that I never listened to like Halsey, is it Halsey, whatever her name is, her music. I don't know if it's really anything that's kind of up my street, but one day I'll probably give it a listen. Like, if you have a favorite song or album by hers, please let me know, because I'm very intrigued by her music. I know she's had a lot of health issues recently, and it's obviously like, I think hopefully she's doing amazing, but yeah, they're coming out with new makeup quite often. But yeah, this concealer I've been waiting for a very long time. So like I mentioned, this foundation is a tad orange for me, but I feel like when I put it on, I give it a little while for it to kind of do its job. It doesn't like it doesn't deoxidize, if that makes sense. I don't think that's even a thing when it comes to foundations. Like, obviously oxidizing is definitely a thing, like it will become a bit deeper or a bit more orange depending on the foundation itself. But yeah, it is a little bit I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a tad like deeper for me. And at the time I just bought it like on the website because I was just kind of panic buying, and like, I don't like match myself very well when it comes to foundations. Like, I'm not an artist, I'm not like a professional. This is like a massive hobby for me and a passion, and I love makeup. So when I was just kind of like looking through it, I was like, that looks okay, it's fine. I can make it work. It's not super orange, it just kind of blends in, but it's not like super full coverage. It's like a medium coverage. I think it's like does it say it's like buildable, breathable, medium coverage. So you kind of have to put on like maybe one or two, like 2 layers, because I just put on 1 layer and you can still see there's a ton of stuff there. But let's look at the concealer. So like I mentioned, it's called the Illusionist, and it's nice and skinny, so I like that a lot. Let's look at the doe foot, because that'd be quite interesting. Ooh, That's nice. It's kind of like domed at the bottom and just kind of flat on the top. So let's just go into it. It kind of catches a lot of product. So I'm going to go in quite light-handed. Just build up from there. So let's start off here. It's very soft. I like the dough foot a lot. It's very bendable. And right. Have I put on too much? No. We're just going to blend it in. I always use this P. Louise brush. This is the F42. I don't have my glasses, so my eyes are just like squinting. But yeah, I believe this was part of like her Christmas advent calendar. I don't know if you can get it like by itself. I'm sure you can. So blending this in, it's definitely nice and brightening. I think shade wise I got a good one, even if I use it obviously with just like a normal, like a non about face concealer, it will still be perfectly fine. But does it actually look good? Let's see. Okay, it hasn't completely covered here. It's done an okay job. Let's build another layer and see if it will do it. Oh, okay. It kind of, yeah, like the dough foot catches a lot of products, so you have to be quite careful because it could be quite gloopy, and maybe add more than you want. But so far, we're looking fine. I mean, it's not overly emphasizing under my eyes. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer to see. It's very warm in my flat right now, which is nothing new. But I just want to kind of give you guys a closer look. So, jump scare, sorry. But yeah, as you can see kind of here, I'm looking in my mirror on the side. At the bottom, you can tell that it's definitely covered some of my under eyes. Again, with some of my problematic skin, like my spot just here and like kind of here, they're still quite visible, which is not always what I want. I do want a concealer, let's move you guys back, a concealer to kind of hide a lot of that. I think what you need is a very strong, thick concealer, like the new Charlotte Tilbury one. That does a great job to really cover a lot of things that I want. I feel for this, the under eyes, it's perfect, but for me, for wanting more coverage, it's probably not the best. But again, it's super affordable. Like when it comes to Space NK, for example, they're not obviously like affordable brands. They have a lot of high-end brands, and so to have like about face is very middle ground. And again, like I said, all the stuff that I've used before I really like. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off camera, put on the rest of my face because I'm just going to film another video, and then at the end I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, the rest of my makeup is for a future video, so keep an eye out on that. But yeah, my room is super warm right now, and the foundation and the concealer are still working its magic. And honestly, I have used, obviously, like I've used the foundation when I've like gone to work or if I've used it for a longer time, and it still does such a great job. But of course, the concealer was our main point of focus today. For brightening, it's brilliant. I really like how brightening it is under my eyes. Like I've said before, with my darker spots, it doesn't really do the best job in covering it up, but I feel like maybe if you do want a bit more coverage on it, you will just have to add a few more layers. But I don't want it to become cakey, so it will be kind of like the opposite of what I want it to be. But yeah, let me know if you're a big fan of About Face. Have you used any of their stuff? Do you not know who they are? Are you intrigued? And yeah, the concealer wise, I'm glad I picked it up. It was worth the wait. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there, and appreciate you sitting down and listening to me ramble on. I hope to see you very soon. Bye.